Carl, let me cut to the chase of December and the February 1 meeting. Does this bond rout, and now it is a bond rout, does it change the behavior of Chair Yellen?
I don't think it changes the behavior, but it does influence the Fed's reaction function. So December is a done deal, barring some dramatic shock to the global economy. The Fed's looking to hike twice next year and 3 times in the year after that. We see this strengthening economic data and the prospect of higher inflation and fiscal stimulus from President-elect Trump. And that's leading individuals to think that maybe the Fed can move more aggressively next year. Right. But when we see this move in the bond market, it's not just treasuries, right. It's in credit and elsewhere. That's telling you that the market is doing some of the heavy lifting for the Fed.
The heavy lifting is you have to study the mathematics here of the bond market, of the yield curve. And you know there's 4 factors involved. When price goes down, yield goes up, vice versa, whatever. There is a point where there's enough asset loss where it begins to gum up the financial system. I would suggest we're not there yet. Do you have in your head, or does our Bloomberg team have in their head, that yield which begins to really signify stress?
Well, what we have to do is look at real growth in the economy and the cost of financing, or real interest rates. And right now, there is still a very wide gap between the two, but as that gap narrows, then that becomes more like the Fed tapping the brakes rather than just
one more
removing
question
their foot off the
before we go to
accelerator.
Francine in Italy. And the effect of the bond rout on Italy is well, yields have moved higher. Has it been a top-line move or a real yield move? Which has it been?
I think it's a combination of the two, which is maybe not the answer you were looking for, but we're looking for more inflation in the medium-term horizon, but we're also looking for faster economic growth.